Yo, Greg Moore here, sports columnist with the Arizona Republic, AZ Central Sports, along with ASU insiders Jeff Metcalfe and Michelle Gardner. This was a crazy, and I do mean a crazy, Territorial Cup. We're here at Arizona Stadium where Arizona State beat U of A 41-40 behind a furious fourth quarter comeback. Let's start with Jeff. Jeff, tell me about the first half and what you saw.
Well, I think ASU actually should have been behind by more than they were behind, to be honest with you. U of A kicked some field goals. If they had converted those into touchdowns, there may not have been a comeback. But I think the coaches said afterwards that Arizona was the more physical team in the first half. I think that was true. And I think in some ways it looked like that game 2 years ago that we talked about when they were busting big runs and they were moving down the field quickly. It honestly didn't feel good for ASU at halftime, especially with U of A getting the ball coming out in the third quarter.
Now, there was a point at which U of A was up by about 19 points. Jeff, what was it, 40-21? Now, things started to change. Coach Herm said that was because they never gave up. He said that was because they trusted the process that they had gone through this season. They had been through close games and knew how to win. So, Michelle, what did you see in the second half when things started to turn?
It's just typical ASU football, and they've said time after time after time, we don't give up. We've heard that mantra after every game. And I think it's easier to hang in there when something goes right. So you get one turnover, you capitalize. Now the momentum is in your favor. You get another one, you capitalize. And I think this team's been in that situation so many times before, they're not fazed by it anymore. And they said after the game, we've been there before, 9 one-score games. So now they don't panic when they're in that situation.
That's right. UA went conservative on offense and defense. It looked like they went into a quarters coverage. It looked like they were playing something of a prevent defense. ASU starts getting a little bit of momentum. They ended up getting 2 turnovers, an interception and a fumble recovery late in the game. Listen, we're going to recap the whole thing, right? Michelle's writing a gamer. Jeff's writing about Manny Wilkins. I'm going to try to quantify to say what all this means. But again, this was an amazing, wild, shocking, surprising Territorial Cup at Arizona Stadium in Tucson. Again, this is Greg Moore for Arizona Republic, AZ Central Sports, along with ASU insiders Jeff Metcalfe and Michelle Gardner.